up, everybody? We will be live here in just a few moments. I forgot to make coffee, so my apologies. We'll be with you in a moment. Next. Next race coming up on the card, by the way, 6:15 in 6 minutes, so we should be ready to roll for that one. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Championship Saturday. Bob said I'm milking the cow over on YouTube. Yeah, pretty much, guys. I was actually getting my coffee. So that's my apologies. I was working on some stuff and lost track of time. So we will watch the 6:15 race on replay, I guess. Who cares? Usually nobody shows up until the main race, so. Joke's on me today, huh? Let's go ahead and do this, guys. If I can find the scene. All right, there we go. And of course, we're not going to have any of my backgrounds up. All right, cool. What is up? What is up, everybody? Bob Sales over on YouTube. What up, Raven on Kick? Sakis, what up, brothers? Tex. Brody's in the house. What up, Brody? Poker Player, good to see you. GBG, my man GBG. Keeping you in my thoughts and prayers, brother. Hope everything's alright. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we are ready, guys. We are ready to get out here. We got some races coming up. Got some good races. Like I said, Fleetwood Classic. We're going to go back and watch here. What up, Foam? What up, Crypto Hog? Now, we do have Fib in the building. However, I don't know how I'm going to capture his video yet, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to do shit live. I'm doing it live today, guys. Trying to get away from StreamYard. I hate StreamYard, but apparently the only way I can get Fib on here is with StreamYard, because I'm not trying to capture Discord video. Fib, do you hear me, brother?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep.
All right.
Okay, cool. I'll be visually on a slight delay, but I'll be able to hear you in real time.
Okay, well, visually, you're going to be non-existent to the show on the stream at this point in time until I capture the video.
That's okay. I'm okay existing as an internet ghost.
Yes, you were currently just hanging out. Now, what I could do is we could put MJ's placeholder picture up here.
Pretend that I'm MJ.
You want to be MJ? Or MJ want to be... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Let's do a little catfishing.
I don't know why I have MJ's picture in there as like a default template. It's
adorable.
I don't know. We were doing something. He was on his show, so I was like trying to set it up real quick, and then I just kept it in my OBS, and now I use it as like my placeholder.
Is the Fleetwood Classic about to fire off?
It probably already did fire off, to be honest, because yeah. So we got the other race at 6:25. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Real quick,
shoutouts to
capture you.
Shoutouts to Mr. Fleetwood. Gotta give him commendations. A real gentleman. One of a kind.
Gentleman and a scholar for sure.
He is. He is.
So let's see if this is gonna work, Fib, shall we? There's a good chance that this just all goes to shit.
I kind of see myself. It's a funny. The stream looks funny right now.
Yes, my stream probably looks really funny right now. Now this is how we used to do things back in the day.
We're in the back of the studio. We're in the making of documentary.
Pretty much, yeah. There we go. We just do that to Fib, and we take Fib over here, and then we just blow him up nice and big.
What's up, guys?
We do it like this, and OBS has this new snapping mechanism that absolutely drives me crazy.
I know, dude. I find OBS really awkward, but some people. I think you're the one that likes OBS. Right?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's necessary.
What are we doing today? We are enjoying the third time carnival, man. The Fleetwood Classic already popped off. 14K in the pick pool. We got the art director's adjustment, Ask Paul commemorative, Fib's Odyssey.
Yeah, you got your own race.
My own race, yeah. These are all named after third time people. The art director's adjustment is a subtle nod to Mr. Brian Fleming, our art director, our chief creative officer. Very talented man. Great man. Ask Paul commemorative, that's a nod towards the other Paul. Getting a full in 2 months, Foam Soul. Nice, dude. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Get in here.
Can't
Are
wait
we
for
watching
everybody to start
Fleetwood?
getting new
Let's check it
horses.
out.
Yeah, we're gonna bring out the Fleetwood
Yeah.
again. This is on delay. Don't spoil it in chat, guys. But here we go. All right, they're all in the gate, and they're rolling here in the Fleetwood Classic, Grade 1. Perlino, the old warrior, breaks out from between horses. Then comes the new champion of the track, is Can Porkchop. Skywalker in third, in front of She Wants Him Now. Then comes Irony in fifth, Michael Collins in sixth. Making financial advice as we're learning some new names here on the fly, so bear with me. Opening turn, here they go in this 10 furlong, left turning up there on the turf. 24 and change for the opening quarter up top for Perlino. The old dog trying to show the new Tronies a new trick as it's Perlino opens up by 4. It was going to go a little direction there, different direction there on that, but trying to keep the shows PG-13 just for my own future. Perlino now continues to show the way. Skywalker about 5 off the pace. Better down below here, trying to find some room between horses. Can Porkchop might have found some traffic there, but now breaks back off the rail and moves up into third, making second. Aphrodite's Attitude now trots along here in fourth. She Wants Him Now back on the board. Financial Advice back and forth, rubber banding around here. Half miles come and gone for these fields. And down the backstretch they go, across the pond. Perlino had it easy, but now might have found their limits. As Can Porkchop pulls up alongside to yoink the lead. Joining him on the outside, it's Aphrodite's Attitude. Perlino backtracks in third. Did not like the announcer, and now tries to challenge yet again on the rail here with a move of their own. Can Porkchop continues to show. Perlino there, though, right on the inside. Aphrodite's Attitude might have called it a day. Wants to watch these two go at it. Might have betted their own. Who knows? But here we go into the far turn. And it's Can Porkchop, Perlino. These two, if you had them dialed up, this is how you write the script. And it's Can Porkchop continues to hold strong. But down on the rails, the old dog, Perlino. Perlino takes back the lead. Perlino Violet. Can Porkchop on the outside. Past the big old balls they go. 100 meters. Perlino on the inside. One more push from Can, but it's not going to be enough as Perlino is going to take this one home over Can Porkchop and Financial Advice.
Nice one. Shoutouts to Perlino. That is a legacy horse. Man, I've heard the name Perlino a bazillion times. It's stable. Absolutely has solidified his name, the pantheon of photofinish.live stables, for sure. Of Elvis. The only three-time, by the way, virtual Kentucky Derby winner.
Yeah, I don't want to throw it out there because some people say it's exciting. Thank you for the compliments, Phone. Very nice of you to say. But I will say that out of all the horse races I've ever called in photo finish, even out of the virtual derbies, and I get excited watching Elvis, especially the second time. That race right there, watching Perlino, knowing that's the old dog against the new runner of Can, that was actually one of the most exciting things I've ever seen on photo finish. I just want to throw that out there. So,
really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Man, you know, Can Porkchop has an insane coat, dude. What a beautiful looking horse.
Beautiful coat from Barragots, if I'm not mistaken, who I actually sent Steps Kiss to, and I knew it was a mistake not going there earlier. But I did go there this month, and I know Barragots has been shooting out some fire. Can Porkchop? Yeah, I love this horse. This horse actually was, I believe, undefeated on the podium, and still is actually until that injury. This horse got injured.
Wow!
And I remember watching
that record. Oh my god!
I remember watching his horse real time, saying to myself, you know what? I wouldn't put that horse early like that. And I don't know if they did it intentionally. Maybe it was something at the time, but yeah, that horse, injury or not, is still insane. But yeah, so anyway, just wanted to show some love to Can Porkchop and Perlino. We do have the 625 race. It is live, but we're going to join it from the beginning here because that's what we do. We have the technology to make it happen.
Our director's adjustment. Catch up a little bit. I mean, for all of you guys watching, some of these races are still open for picking. I would take a glance at those while they're still open. Great odds, great liquidity in the pool. Get at it.
All right, and they're off and running here in the art director's adjustment. I don't believe we were selected for this race, but we did enter. Shout out to Cramden. Looks like you're getting retired after all, little buddy. And Avatar, though, shows the way here along with Quick Draw. Then comes Valjean, and she's the boss. Bill Stickers up for 5th, then Drama gonna round out the top of the leaderboard here as this field heads down the opening stretch. Opening quarter in 23 and change. In the 6th furlong, right Turner on the turf. Track is good, and racing is up top for Bill Stickers. Bill Stickers showing their best here, but she's the boss. Quick Draw up in 3rd. Now comes Otani. Otani injured on the baseball diamond, but now out here showing their best on the turf as Otani flies up top and takes it over by a half mile just like that. Off the top of the stretch now, it's Otani. She's the boss, rolling yet again. Born in the night there, off the rail too, but it might be too much for Otani. Otani still shows the way by 2 lengths. She's the boss with 1 final attempt, but Otani too strong, so long as Otani wins this one over She's the Boss and Quick Draw.
Nice one. Otani, that's a Wolof horse, huh? A Wolof personal horse.
Beautiful run, beautiful run.
It was. Fantastic. I love seeing these new horses compete, man. Get familiar with these names.
There we go. Oh, shout out to Gavone in chat. What up, Gavone? Man, love what you guys are doing with the gap tools, man. I love what you guys are doing. Keep it up. Since it's so pumped to have one running in the feature today. Hopefully Nature Strip can bring it home like the Ples did in the AFL yesterday. That's right. I'm assuming that was a taco reference.
Yeah. Let's see. How much of a gap do we have to? We have a 6-minute gap now. We can talk about. So Ask Paul is going to start in 6 minutes. Fibs Odyssey is still open for picks. So what do you think, Mo? Which one should we look at? We could look at both.
Well, let's just if you guys want to keep me honest.
Look at one in detail.
Yeah, keep me honest on the Ask Paul chat when we know it's going to start. But we'll take a look at the picks coming up here on
let's check out the
Fibs Odyssey.
Fibs Odyssey. It's a important adventure that we all have to take. It's a rite of passage. It requires ego death. You have to re-find yourself. Everything is seems like an illusion, and once you accept that, that's when you can make your way back and choose a horse for this race. So
this is true. Gavone says he's going to whip up a form guide now, post it for you all. Good luck wagering. Thank you, Gavone. Yeah, I guess post it in Discord or tweet it out. I mean, you might be able to post links here. If not, just shoot it to me and I'll make sure we post it. But yeah, so let's take a look at this race coming up as I put my phone on Do Not Disturb like I'm supposed to.
Propane is the favorite out of Solonaut. Nearly 5x odds on Propane. Let's see. She's Arch. I feel like that's a She's the One Balloon Arch horse right there. Going out on a limb with that guess.
I mean, that would be a hell of a guesstimation, and the reason why we love Photo Finish. You were close. You were close. You had the half of it right.
Devona Dahl and Balloon Arch.
Devona Dahl and Balloon Arch. But hey, you know, the fact that you knew enough to go in there and start poking around, I mean, that's...
Of course, man. Man, we got so familiar. I mean, we're never going to be... The way that this game is going to start pacing out, you're going to have to keep up. We're never going to have as much time with horses as we had with the Generation Zeros. But I remember those Generation Zeros for sure. I mean, we saw them in betas for months. We saw them in this game live for months. And now the pace is picking up. Now they're progeny. They're multiplying. They're going forth and multiplying.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean, what do you think here, Mo? These horses, they all have. By the way, the distinguishing thing about Fibs Odyssey in this case is actually that it's a juvenile grade 1. The rest of the races, I believe, are not juvenile. So all these horses are 2 years old. Limited data on this, but it does make picking fun because you can look into their progeny. It's almost like a sort of a mixture between your ability to choose races and understand breeding at the same time. So if you can play that game, if you can play that game, you can probably make the most educated guess on these picks that you can with the. I mean, these horses have 3-4 starts. That's hard to get data off of. With that few starts. That's the thing about juvenile races. People are trying to see what they can do, but even so, I mean, these are some of the top juvenile horses. We see S pluses, S's all through here. We see strong genetics, big player stables. I mean, some new faces for sure too. I mean, we've gotten a lot of new players over the last month. People making waves, making legacies.
Yeah, I love seeing the new players.
Me too, man. So good. So many new players now.
Oh yeah, this is the Fibs Odyssey foam. This is the one coming up here, I believe, at 6:45. 6:45.
Yeah, Fibs Odyssey. So the betting closes in about 3 minutes, which means the race prior to this runs in about 3 minutes.
Yep, exactly. X-Paul, commemorative. It was nice of you guys to not, give me a race in here. I really appreciate that. Still waiting for my daily race at 4:20 every day. I called the Mo special or something. I don't know. Hook a brother up, something. Jeesh.
That's true. We do need to commemorate Mo. I'm
not asking for a lot, you know what I'm saying? I don't want like a statue or anything in the middle of third time, infield, but jeez.
I think it'd be awesome if we had like if we put your little skeleton in the box as like an Easter egg or something. That'd be awesome.
I mean, I wouldn't be against that, but I mean, I would even take, like I said, a race every day at 4:20, you know what I'm saying? Called the Most Special. I think that would be that would be nice,
Every day at 4:20, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, obviously got to keep the entry fee, reasonable.
Yeah, it'll be.
Don't give me the Most Special to make
600
it.
to 800 entry fee.
There you go.
Yeah.
No. I got that 600 to 975. You know my range.
975. Oh.
You know my range.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we moved it up a little bit. I got to allow for that 30%. You know what I'm saying, with the juvenile.
Got you.
We got to allow for that.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, we're
fancy.
You said what filters? I just go to races and then upcoming. Yeah, I'm just pulling it from here.
Yeah, races. I mean, so if you go to races right now, this hour has been blocked off. You can see these are the next 3 races. But you do have 1 minute 30 seconds left on Fibs Odyssey. Place your picks. This race is juiced. If you're not familiar with the way that this works, we kind of hit the ground running on this stream, but like basically we added 4 new undercards. Here, let me link it for you, Foam.
Yeah, you got my
There you go. There you go. Check it out.
What's that? 4:30 is the gap data feature Tumo.
There you go. You can just check out all the races right there on that page I linked there. So all of these races. Oh, what are we looking at?
I don't know. Did I say something? The Gavone, I think, was responding to me, but sometimes how my brain works. I just ramble and then.
I don't know what for the gap data feature we're talking about is.
4:30 is the gap.
4:30? Is that like it's kind of like 4:20? Close. Late to 4:20.
Oh, okay. Maybe so. Yeah, okay. Maybe my 4:20 comment. Sorry. Yeah. See again. Thanks to 4:20. Blue Elder says, "Do I have a YouTube?" Yes, we are also simulcasting on YouTube right now. There's probably like one person over there watching there.
Yes.
But we do send the feed there. I do have some people that haven't made their way to Kick yet, so. We try to let them know that we're out here doing stuff. Yeah, I love the gap tool. I would have, I'm a more visual guy. But even like when I kind of break down into my horses, I feel like there's some things I would want to see here. But I know you guys are also working on it. You guys also do the shit for free, so I'm always fascinated by the fact that you guys know how to do this crap, because I know how to do a lot of shit. And I do not know how to pull data, aggregate data, and pull it into a visual representation. My limited time with SQLs made me want to freaking just bash my head into a wall. So, yeah. Really, really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Yeah, it's awesome community tool.
We do have the race starting up.
Oh, the race is kicking off, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, shoot me a DM. I guess Twitter or X or Discord, whatever's easier for you.
Ride the Lightning at a grape, odds-on favorite.
Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. My apologies. Wow. And they're off and running here in the X-Pole. Dakota breaks well. Then comes King's Royalty. Buzz Lightyear for third. Up in fourth, early going. That's Milky Necronite. Then comes Ride the Lightning. Great album. Also a great racehorse. Good to see him out here. Then comes Leomon in sixth, rounding out the leaderboard here as this field is out to shoot and on to the main track in their 7 furlong right turning affair in the dirt. Opening quarter, 24 change up top for Dakota. Trying to make easy work here in the field, but he's now got some company here as Buzz Lightyear starts to get rolling. King's Royalty there on the extreme outside with Milky Necronite. They're not out of it. Argonaut also found some room here early. And Egyptian Aristotle. Egyptian Aristotle is a name that we haven't seen here. We love seeing new names here out on the track. Half mile and 48 change, and Dakota starts to pull away. Out here in the slop, that opens up by 7.5 furlongs, or lengths even, because 7.5 furlongs, this race would have been over. Up top, though, still for Dakota, King's Royalty and Milky Necronite. These two try to find something as Ride the Lightning backs off. No scrubs, though. Full bore along with Egyptian Aristotle, but they're all chasing Dakota past the 8th pole. Dakota's still there up top. He could basically breakdance with his horse and do 360s, and nothing would matter as he is flying home here to make quick work of Milky Necronite and King's Royalty. 3:13:10, order of finish.
That was a pretty dominant little show there.
I'll say. Oof. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Every now and then you just see dominant performances. That's exactly what we saw there from Dakota. 3-year-old. Out of Tombstone. Shout out to old Mikey boy.
Mikey
Wow.
Sowers with the W. Slow down, Mike. Slow down.
Yes, voice still on, Mo. Thank you.
Voice still on. Are we looking at your stable right now, Mo? Looking at your stable?
Yeah, but not intentionally. Sorry. Yeah, Goodfellow's been killing it, by the way. 2 wins, 2 seconds, 4 races. Love to see it.
Pretty nice, yeah. Pretty good.
All right, so this just in. Gavone has sent over the card for the main feature race coming up here, which we better get out sooner rather than later because is this the right one, the Harbor Classic?
No, 3rd time championship.
I'm looking at the link he sent me here. I thought it was 3rd time championship. Maybe it's the right form, but might be the wrong title. Exactly. Okay. All right. Well, he should be able to fix that on the fly. But let me go ahead and post it in the Kick chat. Shout out to Blue Elder, by the way. Good to see you, Blue Elder.
Yep.
Blue Elder, by the way, I want to let you know that you were absolutely right on that filly, setting the floor at that price. Beautiful sale. Kicking myself in the ass. I didn't buy it. If you want to get rid of that A+ filly version, let me know. There we go. So that is the race card for the 3rd time championship. He said nope. Yeah, I don't blame you. But I figured I'd ask. Because, it's my show and I can pretty much do what the hell I want. He says fixed. All right. All right. There we go. Is Fib? Oh, Fib disappeared. Where'd you go, Fib?
I don't know. All the lights shut out, and I'm getting.
Oh, that's right.
Sounds like
That's
the
right.
FBI is knocking on my door for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, OBS
nice.
has a thing where if I cover your window with another window.
Yeah,
like,
I know about that. I know about that OBS life, dude. Yep, absolutely.
It like blacks you out and shit. So my apologies.
Nope.
My apologies. That was not the idea. We're not trying to censor Fib here.
Witness protection. Let's look at. So 3rd time championship is open. We had an awesome thread from Crispy today. I just want to shout it out real quick. I haven't had a chance to say this yet. All these races, 60K Derby on each of these undercard races at 750 juice up for grabs for the top horses. These are unrestricted races, basically designed for horses to perform at the level that they're really at. All out run, 750 on the line, free entry. And we've actually upped the ante on these classics too, to have about $2,000 on the line juice. So that's how much is in the purse for the 3rd time championship. It's a $5,000 night, all told, $5,000 evening. So, you know, every reason why you should get into these races. Get a horse that can compete and enter it in. And best of luck to you.
Hell yeah, brother. I was just jumping into the Skin and Bones Discord here to let them know that we do have some new eyes on the project lately. Let them know what we got going on over here, and I also want to let them know that after the show, after the main race, I will be staying live for about 10 to 15 minutes. I have a race of our own at 7:10, I'm going to call that. And I'm going to watch the replay of our Syndicate horse, who had a really, really nice race earlier. So, anybody interested in that? But yes, Fib. More about the race coming up here. I'm going to bring up the form while I have it. Bring this up. Don't forget, guys, we got to make picks. Make picks responsibly, please. Third time championship. The title has been updated.
We're looking at okay, cool.
Yeah, this is the form put together from Gap.
They put together, yeah.
All right, looks like we are going 10 furlongs, right?
Absolutely, absolutely 10 furlongs.
And we do have the Fibs Odyssey, by the way, guys. So keep me honest. Make sure we watch that. Yeah. Doughboy didn't like the selection committee. My bad. I didn't get any either, Doughboy. I didn't get any either, right?
Let's see.
I was wondering how my door opened, and I forgot my girlfriend was here. All right. That just freaked me out. All right. So, yeah, let's take a look. Because, again, we got a few minutes before the Fib.
Yeah. Before the Fib. I was going to say, let's look at the third time championship. There's still 6 minutes left to make your picks here. If you haven't made a pick yet, this is a 100K total pool. Lots of liquid to pick from. A lot of resources to consult. You can see what Gavone has put together here with his gap data tools, this guide. We've also had community write-ups. We had one from Crispy Bacon. You can check it out on Twitter, X. Recommend that thread. Good one. Good little history lesson on what's been going down. Background on these horses. But what do you see here, Mo? What do you think? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you thinking top 3 here?
Oh, man. Just from calling races and watching races, I love the downgrade. Absolutely love the downgrade.
So does everybody else.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not looking at the odds, all right? I'm just, you asking me who I like. Yeah, right?
No, makes sense. Makes sense. I think it's a absolutely fair pick. Great horse.
I mean, I love the name.
Neon Bandit here.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, obviously with the Neon, it's hard for me to shy away from Neon horses. But, yeah, I wonder if the odds on Astro Ethel or Ethel, what are they looking like? You said right now downgrade is the favorite. All right, Christmas Jones at a healthy 9.3. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Do we do you throw some shekels on Christmas Jones, who's at the top of the gap sheet? You know.
Sure. I mean, do you know how this tool? I mean, do you know how the gap data tool works? Like, how is this pick being put together? Okay.
I mean, I don't, but it kind of tells us. I mean, at this distance, all conditions, it's telling us Christmas Jones here with 7 wins. At this distance in soft conditions.
What are the odds on Christmas Jones here? Do you have any dimensions
like 9
to play with this tool?
Nah, I don't really see any filters or anything on here. Unless there's some more to it. No.
Christmas Jones and S horse, 9.3x out of Soma. Nice Soma recent.
Oh yes, we got the undercard racing. Thank you.
That's time for Fibs Odyssey. Let's go.
Fibs Odyssey, guys. Fibs Odyssey. Go ahead and get that. You know what? Well, it's a hold on. Oh, the one time you want it to load. Okay, we gotta go into the race. There we go. Sorry. Here we go, guys. Just pretend like it's like Men in Black. That never happened.
Never happened.
All right, race fans, we got another good one here for you. Major race, Fibs Odyssey. For a man who spends much time in space, we gave him a race. And they're off and rolling here. And out from the get-go goes Astro Aurora, then comes Veni Vidi Vici, Granuale in third, then comes Propane in fourth. Jesse James in 5th. Johnny Ringo 6th here at 26-1. Going to round out the top leaderboard and more even as this field is heading around the opening turn in this 4-furlong right turning affair on the dirt. Opening quarter in 22 and change for Astro Aurora. Off the top of the turn here in this wild sprint already. It's Astro Aurora tries to lead him home. Graduel there's down off the rail and looking for tail. But here, insert coin. Here comes new challenger down the center of the track. It's Veni Vidi Vici. Astro Aurora tries to hold on, but Veni Vidi Vici is not just a drink. He's not going to be able to get him here. It's going to be Astro Aurora is going to hold strong over Veni Vidi Vici and Graduel. 8-10-4 order of finish. Man, I had a whole Starbucks joke lined up for the finish line, and he just decided not to go. That was awkward. But that's, you know, that's how we roll here.
We pivot, yes.
Yeah, we pivot. We pivot on the fly.
Dynamic outcome.
Whew. All right, man. These races are on fire lately, man. En fuego, which I think means on fire in Spanish.
I think you're right.
I failed French twice in high school. I didn't really.
Okay.
I didn't really do too much Spanish. All I know is poquito, because I used to work at Metro PCS, and when people would come in for cell phone bill payment, I would say, like, hello, and they would just start going, you know, really fast, and I'd be like, poquito, and they would understand it. I don't know what the hell they're saying. So, en fuego, poquito,
yeah,
we're learning. It's, you know.
You're just saying a random word. Nice.
Well, no, but it's a random word that people like. People like the word en fuego.
Oh, and well, fuego is a great word, yeah.
Yes, fuego.
I think poquito just means little.
A little.
But,
right.
yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I say hello to somebody and they start talking really fast in Spanish, the only thing I can say is poquito, because I don't know what the hell they're saying to me.
As in, you know poquito Spanish.
Right, exactly.
Got you.
Poquito Español. Gavone says, okay, my bets were Christmas Jones and Reaver for the win. Nature Strip, his horse, for the show. Downgrade looks nice, though, but not enough value. There you go. See, I'm a born contrarian, too. I'm always looking for that value. The value right now.
Not enough value, yeah. These parimutuel pick pools, I mean, you want to look for the value. That's how it works. With your win, all of these other cubbies that the Derby has been put into will go to you in the fraction that you placed your bet within your cubby. So you're looking for the best value, but you're also simultaneously assessing how often a horse wins and how much value you can get off of your stake in that horse. You are betting against the field. You're betting against the other players.
True. I don't know. I have no money to bet at all.
Or you have no money to bet and you're sitting it out. But you're enjoying the.
No, I'm
energy.
I'm putting a little small pick. I gotta be careful.
I want to see what Baby Blue does. I'm kind of curious about Baby Blue. I mean, maybe Baby Blue maybe the Blues bloodline hasn't had enough time to cook. Who knows? But I mean, those preferences still not as strong as some of the other horses, but the blood is strong in Baby Blue.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got 10 minutes, so the window has closed. Let's take a look at the final odds, ladies and gentlemen. Quick math here on the fly. Not really going to do that. Let me just go back to the main race page because it'll tell us. 126K in the pick pool.
Yeah, nice. It really stacked up at the end there. I mean, that's
who got
good,
bet down late is the question.
Nice little payday, huh? You take that. You take a lot home. There's a lot of ways you could bet this win place show.
I mean, I'll take 8-1 on Christmas Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not a bad pick.
I'll take back 40 for my 5. You know, I got no.
You're backed up by the gap data. You got metrics on your side. You're doing it. You're playing inside baseball. You know.
Pretty much. I mean, I didn't put a place a show bet because, much to the chagrin of Doughboy, because every time he tells me to do it, I'm like, I only put win bets. My horse takes second and third. So, shout out to him. He's always right there. And he is, as far as I'm concerned, him and Lacey are the go-to pick experts on the platform.
Where's Latuda? I mean, Latuda was on a hot streak on Thursday night, just a few days ago.
Latuda Mahata. Oh, speaking of Latuda Mahata, let me make a quick.
Matata.
Yeah, like Kahuna. Was it from Lion King?
Yeah, like
Hakuna Matata, isn't that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always call him Latuda Mahata. All right, we did get a fill because I was gonna beg somebody to, if they had a B+ juvenile or anything lower, please let this race go off. I have to see this race. This is another showdown. Okay, because we make it about me as much as possible here on the show. This is another showdown between me and Latuda coming up. Basically my Joker baby with his horse that he bred with some random ass filly that I bought. We've had some showdowns, man. I can't wait for this race. Beautiful sprinter. Shout out to D over on YouTube. What up, D? D, this is the Saturday Primetime Championship Series that we run every week. I don't host them every week. When the Virtual Derby runs, the team hosts it. But every other week, you can catch me. I do.
Still producing it. Mo's still in the back room in the green room, in the ear of Ian and I.
Yes, it is a Smoking Sensations production.
Absolutely. We're hotboxing it.
Hotboxing it, that's right. So she's breaking down the tents and stuff at the farmer's market. Just popped in to say what's up. We appreciate the support, D, over on YouTube. Thank you very much. D and Tanano run a really, really awesome stream, Fib. Very, very chill zone. Very, very, open panel, like, kind of have a bunch of good people on, having good, healthy discussions. No...
Love it. Yeah.
No bullshit, no toxicity, just having a good time. So we appreciate them coming in here.
It's the way. It's the way forward.
But yeah, so we got 7 minutes until the big championship. We'll take a look at the field here again, a little more in depth. Like I said, guys, we will stick around until about 7:10 if you want to watch my pride and joy, Goodfella.
Yes, stay for the Mo Knows special afterward, the encore.
Yes.
So looking at this thread that Silk Road Stables, I know him as Crispy Bacon, but Silk Road is his stable name. Has done a lot of great writing for us actually in the past. Wrote FAQs for us. Just a great community member in general. Also a sharp bettor. I'm always seeing him post W's, and he wrote an awesome thread. I'll link it in your chat. I know betting's over now, but just to get a sense of how you could approach looking at these horses. I mean, one of them, so just looking at the first entry here, Reaver, what he pointed out here is really interesting. Is so Downgrade is the favorite horse for the race, and yet even though Reaver has a pretty I'm not going to say strong record. It's it's kind of it's definitely not as strong of a record as some of the horses in here, but he does have a win against the Downgrade. So he's outplaced the Downgrade before. So if you think the Downgrade is the favorite, I mean, and Reaver's taken him, I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean?
That's it.
What do you do with that data? It's up to you.
And remember, the pick window is closed now, guys. And Dee wants to know, well, she said hi to the other person on the panel. Don't know who your name is. That is Fib. That is Fib Newton, the community manager over here at Photofinish. Very generous of him to donate his time. I mean, he might be getting paid for this. I don't know. I'm not. But he's generous enough to come hang out for the championship shows. Also hangs out on Thursday nights with me and does the After Dark shows. We appreciate Fib around here. We're big fans. It's also, whether he knows it.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the intro, Mo. Yes. Glad to have you. Come through.
He's also my real-time venting board, which whether he likes it or not, sometimes I just get to vent real time, and he can choose whether or not to take that info back. But
I do try to. That's that's my job a little bit, isn't it? To be the venting board. So not just for you, Mo.
No, for everybody.
I am the messenger. That's my job.
Right. Team Flash says Downgrade is going to win.
I take the message to Ian, King Zeus at the top of the mountain.
Damn right.
Let him know what's going on. Then I flip back into Discord.
Ivasakis says 29x baby. I'm not quite sure who's 29 to 1. Who is he talking about here? Is it Moonshot?
Reaver, I think.
Oh, Reaver?
I think that's
Reaver, 29 to 1, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Let's dive in.
He's an interesting long shot. I'm just saying that's an interesting long shot, and that's the first. I mean, who else is interesting here? There's a bunch. I mean, so chat. Blue Elder here in the chat. S plus Philly, modest record. form over long distance, 11 series points. She needs to find a little something extra tonight, but she could still do it. She's got it. She's got it in her heart. I want to look at, so Baby Blue. Baby Blue, fantastic temper, obviously. So remember when we were looking, if you were here on Thursday night, we looked at Blue's temper, which was just insane. I think it's probably the highest temper rating in the game right now. Would you agree, Mo? I mean, I haven't looked at Churros, but
I'm not going to say anything because apparently every time I open my mouth, I'm wrong. So I'm not going to be, no more conviction about any of these, who's the best and who's this, but I offended the shit out of people the other night.
Yeah, I'm taking the over on making some declarative statements here on stat wise. But either way, regardless of whether it's the best,
it did look
temper
really
in the
good
game
though.
at large, but
really
it looked incredibly high. So this horse is, like there's something going on with this horse that may not be going on with the rest of the horses. Something to consider. Definitely just like really strong blood, just interesting. I'm just interested to see Baby Blue run. It's like a laboratory specimen to me. Of course, I have, slightly different interests since I can't bet than you guys do, but
right. Actually, it might be a good question for chat here while we kind of wait for the race.
Yeah, Christmas Jones looks good.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Christmas Jones. So we've had a few months of breeding now, Chad. I want to know who is, in your opinion, the most surprising stud? Maybe not like who's the best, but like who are you looking at horses coming out of and being like, damn, like these guys are coming out fire? Because I'm going to give you one right off the top. And not mine, obviously, because I could say Weekend Moderator or even Joker, but I'm not going to say that. Go check out Diablo from Tombstone, Mike Sowers. Let me tell you something. That Diablo is nothing but fire. And the fact that he's not even like selling out on that on a monthly basis is mind-blowing to me. Yeah, so if you guys got a left dirt, firm, I want to say like sprint, mid-race, mid-range type of horse, yeah, that might be one to consider. Yeah, it's definitely one of most picks, D, exactly. Yeah, definitely check him out. Diablo on the stud market. How much did he pay me to say that? Nothing. As a matter of fact, he was the latest one to deny my most recent announcer discount, so I shouldn't be shouting him out, but... Are you
shouting out Sowers right now, Mo?
Yeah, Tombstone Sables, Mike Sowers, yeah.
Yes, Mike Sowers. God, he's just everywhere, man. Mike Sowers just is haunting the air.
Oh, Mike's a good dude. Let me tell you something.
He's an essence. He's a vibe. He's a whole thing. He's a legacy, dude.
I think one of my favorite things about the photo finish community is that, unlike a lot of other communities, I don't feel like people just always blow and smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk to Sowers a lot, and I'm like, man, I don't agree with anything you just told me, but hey, I respect it. You know? And like, when I talk with Doughboy, I'm sure we don't see eye to eye on stuff, but at the end of the day, like, you know, you got to respect the way people are looking at it with different angles, so.
Well, because people have skin in the game, man. I mean, people are really angling for, they're doing like what they think is the right move, and so you have to respect when people are out there making decisions. You may not agree with them, but you see these people with their, they got their hand in the pot. So
yeah, I get it.
That's cool. That's cool. But anyway, it looks like it's coming down to it, man. Coming down to it. Third time championship, first classic of the season. It's a beautiful September, last day of September evening. Let's get it.
Hey, we're in the gate. And they're rolling here in the third time championship, new batch. Let's see what happens here as Astro Ethel's going to shoot out to the lead like a rocket. And it comes Christmas Jones unwrapping it here for second. King Spirit in third. English Lady trots along here in fourth, followed by Dark Rum. Matriarch's Holiday rounding out the leaderboard here as we are being invaded by emotes in chat. I love to see it as this field crosses the wire for the first time. It's going to be Christmas Jones. Can we cash in that bet as they pass the wire for the first time? Hopefully remember to go around again. Opening quarter in 25 and change for this field of fresh 3-year-olds. Miss Dixie now takes over the lead, shows the way. Astronomical Wealth digs in here on the outside. Now he wants the lead. Astronomical Wealth up top. Miss Dixie down low. Dark Rum make it. Astro Ethel. Everything is happening here in the early going as the downgrade's also there as well. Neon Bandit Holy crap, what is happening? It's a back and forth affair. Half miles coming on and 50 and change, and I'm stroking out. Astronomical Wealth, though, continues to show the way, joined by Miss Dixie, as Miss Dixie takes a shot here and fires there to way up top. Downgrade. The downgrade did not like how he was being dissed here on the pre-show, and the downgrade here settles in on the outside of the track here to pull away now by a length and a half over the field. Miss Dixie still there in second, King Spirit in third, Christmas Jones, announcer Bias in fourth, now making third as she tries to find some room here as this field now is locked in around the far turn. The downgrade at 3.77 to 1, and here comes Christmas Jones. It's Christmas morning for Christmas Jones. Digging in here, but the downgrade is too strong. The downgrade's still there as Christmas Jones backtracks and makes me look dumb. King Spirit, though, off the rail and looking for tails, tries to find some room here in the early going, or the late going even, but they're all too strong here as downgrade pulls away and digs in past the 8th pole. It's going to be the downgrade bringing it home in the first rendition of the third-time championship of 3-year-olds over King Spirit and Christmas Jones. Yet again, proving Doughboy right that I should have placed a place in Showbiz.
Wow. Sometimes, man. Sometimes you just got to take the chalk. Sometimes you got to take the chalk. Oftentimes. Maybe the most oftentimes. Maybe.
My first call, I said, I love what I've seen from the downgrade. And your first reaction was, yeah, of course, the cheapie. You know, so next time I'm trying to put pictures, I want you to shut your filthy mouth.
I'm that guy, dude. Think about
how much did you just cost me?
What was think about last Kentucky Derby with Elvis. I just remember being like we had this great breakdown by Devo during the broadcast, and all I said was, you know, even though Elvis is the odds-on favorite by so much, I would still bet the chalk on Elvis, and I was right. And is it easy to be right saying that you bet the chalk? Yes, it is. I accept that.
Yeah, well, I don't accept this anymore. You know what? No, I'm holding you accountable, putting you on the hook. You owe me. I was gonna put $5 on the downgrade at 3.7. You owe me.
Do I owe you $5 right now, Mo?
No, you actually owe me whatever that is. Let's say it's 18. Let's say 18.35. You owe me $18.35.
Because you would have. That's how much you.
Because I would have won. Because I would have won. And the first thing, you tried to call me out here live on the show.
I'm Venmoing you right now.
Yeah, Venmo shit right now.
Let's go.
Because you don't do enough for me over there the third time.
I got you, dude. Got you, no problem.
I'm just messing around. That was good. That was good. But for those of you at home, if you would like to help, keep the show alive and keep my girlfriend happy, there's a QR code you can scan. Send some Solana. We accept it all. You could also send it directly to monos.soul. I also own the address, so I know it works. It looks like somebody actually did donate during this show.
Nice.
I don't know people by wallet names, so I wouldn't dox even if I did.
Have you followed? Have you liked? And have you followed Mo's channel? Have you subscribed even? I mean, we do this often. We do this all the time. Do you like what you see? Do you want to spam emotes in the heated moments?
That's right. We do have emotes. You subscribe to the channel.
Fantastic emotes, as I'm demonstrating right here. One of my favorites, Mo Announcer.
Yes.
The best. I mean,
YouTube, we don't have
interesting
emotes.
race. I mean, do you want to look at that again, Mo? I kind of want to do some analysis on that race. There was so much happening throughout that whole race. I know you couldn't even call it because the field was so close. I mean, look at that spread. That's an insane spread, obviously. We have a little bit of, you'd never see that in real life.
Yeah, right here at a 4 furlong, right here at the 4 furlong mark. This is what we like to call tighter than a dolphin's butt, or watertight.
Tighter than a dolphin's butt.
Yes. We used to say something else, but I was advised to not speak like that in a live setting.
From the top. Yeah, we cleaned it up. We're Pixar movie now. We're just saying dolphins.
No, actually, it was orders from the bottom. It was you guys had nothing to do with it. You guys have never censored me at all. You guys would probably just ask me not to do it anymore. But I was advised from other people that I probably shouldn't say some of the things I said early on in my career. So we're toning it down. But this is watertight, like a dolphin's butt.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically, this at this point of the race, you kind of ask yourself, where is the downgrade? The downgrade right here is sitting pretty. We like to call a stalker. About 3-4 lengths off the pace. In real horse racing. Now in photo finish, we'll probably say maybe like a length and a half to 2 or 3. I'd even call a stalker in photo finish, but let's just call him a stalker here, right? But everybody's all jam packed up here, and this is at 4 furlongs. This is where things, your early starters might have started to kind of get winded. Maybe some of that, S+ start on the horse ticket, or the stats rather, might have starting to fall off, and you'll start to see some horses backtrack. Any other takeaways here from like the first time here down the backstretch, Fib? Like, what do we think?
I mean, we saw Christmas Jones, that early lead, backs off. We see the field is so wide. I mean, like anybody could have broken out right here, but you can start to see a little bit of movement out of the 8 here, making its way through. They're starting to solidify who's going to be contending around this bend here. And I'm not. Miss Dixie was looking strong here too. I mean, let's like it's just like if you could visualize all of the arrows of what's there's so many changes happening, micro changes here.
Yeah.
But here we see Downgrade pulls out, takes this turn wide.
Well, Downgrade's trying to hold on right here.
Yeah.
I mean, he was showing
King
the way.
Spirit on the rail. These horses are they've kind of created this little crest above the pack here, and this sets up that last stretch for the Downgrade. And even though there's a little bit of contention, place show, still takes it home. Great horse. I mean, obviously the ran the best race here, but all these horses ran a reasonably close race. I mean, just look at this. I mean, let's look at what the pack looks like when we do get down this stretch. I mean, how striated is it? How separated out is it?
Yeah, before we go that far, I appreciate you always wanting to move forward and jump the gun. But coming from a real horse perspective, right? I would want to analyze this from moving into the turn, because in my horse racing expertise, this is where I would try to find a horse and say, okay, I'm thinking that Christmas Jones, the way that this race has shaken out, I would think that the Downgrade is about to get sandblasted by Christmas Jones on the inside. I'm saying that Christmas Jones is rolling into this turn, which is why, if you notice during the race, I started calling it that way, like it was going to happen, because I actually assumed that is about what was about to happen. I did not expect, the willpower of Downgrade. Yeah, inside edge, also just coming off the pace, you know what I'm saying, into the far turn. Yeah. I kind of had everything. If I would have, again, looking at this freeze frame, I'm saying Miss Dixie, Christmas Jones, potentially maybe even King Spirit are going to come flying here. But what happened next, obviously, caught me by surprise even during the call. So, I mean, this was some move. I mean, first of all, for Downgrade to dig in. All right, so Christmas Jones fell apart like an old Buick. All right, we've seen it happen. But King Spirit did actually try to make that rail move. The 4-horse, who was it, missed something. They basically called it a day. But I feel like, you know what? I feel like if you roll this race 100 times, I feel like King Spirit could win that quite a bit too. If Downgrade doesn't hold steady, right, Fib? I mean, you think I think King Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, Downgrade did. I mean, just held so steady. It was just like, I mean, let's look at that. Let's look at that stretch one more time. Sorry about that. I was congratulating F Dog and D Stables boys. I mean, let's look at this. I mean,
at this point right here. At this point,
I mean, it looked like it could be anyone's there. It looked like it could be anyone's at like 1-2 furlongs out. To me, that could have really split off.
To me, I see it as a 3-horse race right now. I don't see anybody outside of the 2, 9, and 13.
No, I meant any one of the 3. It looked like, or either, right, especially Downgrade King Spirit. I mean, that looked like it really could have split. As a close win.
You could make an argument for Cyber Gaia here. I didn't really watch Cyber Gaia roll into the turn, but
yeah, if she put on some afterburners there, I mean, you can see 3.
And she did. I guess
right
she
there,
did.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see even at 9 furlongs, she kind of kicked it in, but just not enough. Not enough. And I'd imagine if you look at Cyber Gaia, she probably has a weak finish.
She's dropping off. There, yeah. God, King Spirit is close, man. I mean, what are the final times on these? You were calling it like it was a definite win for the Downgrade, and I was like, while you were doing that, I was like, is it? I didn't know if it was going to be like if Kings was going to steal it. And then you were right.
Yeah, I mean, that was my first instinct. Like I said, without even seeing the odds, because you were the one that told me it was because I actually thought Christmas Jones was going to be the odds-on favorite when I was looking at the gap tool for the first time. So yeah, that's why when I said the Downgrade, because I've called so many races for the Downgrade, and I've watched every race I think it's ever ran. And again, I mean, that's what people got to remember too. I mean, I spent most of my days sitting here watching races, analyzing my other data, doing all my spreadsheets. So, if I should be a full-blown PFL historian. The problem is I'm just too focused on my own shit to really.
That's a lot of data to be processing at the same time, man. Let's be real. That's why we let Excel
do a
little bit of the work for us. That's why we export a little bit of the load.
Well, that's why I beg the community,
robot.
man. Like, if you guys are following your horses and you guys have a horse that you think is like the best, yo, send me every race on Twitter DM. Like, I will watch them and I will track the horse, but it's hard for me to just look at every horse in the ecosystem and say, oh, well, this is who I think is the best, and then, you know, I gotta have people being mad at me because I didn't pick their horse or I'm biased about shit. So if you guys have horses out there you think are the best of the best, we need content for Championship Saturdays. We need content for the Derby. Like, you guys have to create the storylines. If you guys are doing rivalries like me and Latuda are battling shit out on a daily basis, I want to know about it. You know what I mean? So post the shit in
There's
Discord.
so many storylines happening too.
I know there's a lot,
these
but
horses
you know,
are seeing. Yeah, right. So there's so much to dig up. There's so much to dig up. To your point, Mo. Absolutely.
Right, but I do all the production. I'm running the streams. I'm doing all this shit. I can't do all the research. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Like, I can't. I don't have the, you know, the brain power to do all that. So I really just beg people,
play.
man.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and to play and to manage my horses and my syndicates, and you know. But like, yeah, like if people were like, hey, this is my pride and joy, you know, I feel like he's kicking ass and he's, you know, on pace to run a championship race or something. Yeah, send me every race. I'm never gonna hit you back and be like, please stop bothering me with your horse. I'll never say that to you. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, they want content, man. They want like top. Listen, send me your best race of the day. I'll do a freaking ESPN top 10 Sports Center at 10:05 because I'll have the template already done. You know what I'm saying? But again, I can't watch every race and decide who's the top 10. You know? So anyway, that's just my quick humble plea to anybody that's still here.
Oh, where are we at on your race? Your the encore race here.
Yeah, so my encore did go off. I know I was mid boomerant. Sorry. That was just my woe is me moment. So yeah, I would love to clone myself. It would very, very much help out. So yeah, upcoming official result here. Here we go. This is for Goodfella, guys. This is my Pride and Joy S minus, who I'm breeding with my Pride and Joy S filly. I normally don't like to call my own races, but here we go.
Oh, I did it again. It was so loud. All right, here we go, guys. This is the nightcap. All in the gate. And they're off and rolling here in the Halo Dash. It's Maximum Overdrive who shoots out. Then comes Niger, Minotaur in third, followed by Goodfella. Unrivaled Beauty in fifth, followed by Sage Wisdom. Rounding out the top leaderboard here as this field heads around the opening turn. And a 7-furlong right-turning affair on the turf. Up top now for High Octane Racing at 7.5 to 1 comes Maximum Overdrive. Tucked in here, trying to hold the lead. Minotaur on the outside. Goodfella, Bigfoot Stables, even Pride and Joy now moves up there to take second, followed by Pakiti and Niger. But up top still goes Maximum Overdrive as he tries to pull away, which we don't like to see, as we own the horse running in second. But he is continuing to dominate here, trying to make quick work as he opens up by 5.5 now. But Maximum Overdrive around the far turn, seeing red there, rolls in. Here comes Goodfella with a solid attempt. On the outside, far outside, Minotaur sneaks in second. But Maximum Overdrive here is still up top. And here we go. Off the rail now. It's Maximum Overdrive. It digs in. Seeing red. Goodfella back up into third. But Pakistan now. Pakiti as Goodfella fell off a cliff. And I hate calling my own races because it's so effing frustrating when I gotta watch my Pride and Joy go off the map. But it's Maximum Overdrive for anybody who gives a flying shit to win this one over Pakiti and Seeing Red. Oh, why do I do this to myself?
I love it's so funny every time. It's so funny. Like when you clicked on the race and I know you saw that 4th placement there. I know.
No, I didn't.
Just the whole.
No, I didn't.
No. You didn't see it? Oh, I saw it.
No, 4th
saw
place.
it.
She was off the board. Took fucking 11th.
Oh, 11th?
Yeah, I didn't take 4th. It was the 4 horse. Now, if you go within 5 minutes, you won't see the result. That's why I did it.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. I need to.
Oh, man. All right, well, we found Goodfella's limits potentially, I guess. But the handicap, I was worried about the handicap as an S minus with the weight. I mean, who won it? That's probably gonna be an S minus with the weight. Just make me like a fucking idiot, but now it was an A plus. I don't feel so bad. I was carrying 11 pounds, man. That's a lot. Yeah, look at that. That's a lot of weight. That's more than like half the field combined with shit. The horse was perfect, and I just ruined it. That's what pisses me off the most.
Don't,
all right.
you know, it was the odds-on favorite too.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's something I'm realizing. And it was actually a problem with Cramden, because I know Doughboy mentioned Cramden before. You know, I don't think it's merely the price points. Remember I was saying like it's $25 to $35 for me to race Cramden? It's the fact that I think I raced myself out of the price. You know what I mean? Because he's got 4 wins, and now there's just nowhere for him to go. And he's just not that good, I think, to run the higher races. So, I don't know. It's probably going to be the same thing with Goodfella, I guess, but it's all right. Damn.
Hey, man. Well, you know, we don't always love to end the stream with with that kind of disappointment.
We're not. We actually have one more race to watch. That was not the nightcap. So.
Oh, we got one more. Okay.
We got one more race.
What do we got? What are we looking for?
This is for my syndicate. This is for my Skin and Bone syndicate with my boy BE.
Let's see it.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this one because I said we would watch it today.
One more for the road. Let's see it.
All right, here we go. For those of you over in the YouTube, 'cause that's where most of the syndicate people hang out. This is Drop Zone coming off a win. Locked and loaded here, 8 in the gate. And they're off and rolling here in the Dornbush Derby. Nigeria breaks out to the lead along with Scribbles down low. New Caledonia trots home third, followed by Polio Sets, Smoking Sow in 5th, and Drop Zone at Bigfoot Stables runs along here in 6th as this field heads around the opening turn in this 11 furlong left turning affair on the dirt. Track is good and racing is strong up top for Nigeria. Hold steady here by about 2.5, but here comes New Caledonia. Didn't like what he saw and wants their share of the lead and is going to go right on by to take it over. Now as Nigeria backtracks comes Polio Seats, or Polior Sits. I don't even know how the hell to say these names. Must be Greek. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. But Drop Zone in 3rd, followed by New Caledonia making scribbles. Smoking Sow in 6th, passing Now Caledonia. This field is all over the place, trying to make my job difficult. Half mile 52 and change. But hold up, don't look now. Down at the rail, there goes the Gray Beauty. Drop Zone, 6 pounds on his back. Says, I don't mind, Jack, and takes over the lead. But now joined by Polio Seats. Polio Seats, I'm never going to get that one right. Now joins Drop Zone up top as these two try to run off to the sunset. Nigeria moves up into 3rd, followed by New Caledonia. Scribbles too far off there. Now another shaded ace rather back in 6th as they're all chasing Drop Zone, who flew to the front. I don't know if he flew to the front or if Polio Crits got enough of me mispronouncing his name and blew his tire, but he is out of it as Drop Zone now runs off and opens up by 7. Holy Toledo. Drop Zone making the syndicates happy. And we all know we like making the syndicates happy around here on Championship Saturday. Look at this, on the scene, there's nobody else in sight. It's Drop Zone all by himself. Wake up, is there anybody else racing? 6 pounds and 6 to 1. Oh, crap, look at this off the turn. He's looking behind him to see if anybody's even racing. But his Drop Zone up top opens up by 8, maybe make it 10, 11 lengths. Oh, boy, you just don't see this happen too often, folks, as this cameraman does not know what to do. And, oh, boy, there's nobody else on the screen as Drop Zone. It took about 1.5 seconds for New Caledonia to show up. And shaded ace. Wow, wow, wow.
Jeez. It's a dominant W, Mo.
Jeez.
That's a nice way. That's how you end your Saturday. That's how you end your Saturday.
How do you like
That's
that
how you
one?
go
Good.
into
How do you like
Saturday
them
night
apples?
feeling good. Yeah. I mean, how many lengths was that? Like 20? That's a lot.
That was powerful.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was our Drop Zone horse from the Skin and Bone Syndicate. For whatever reason.
Congratulations on that crazy W.
Thank you.
Should have put it in the 3rd-time Derby, the championship rather.
Maybe one day. But we coming out the gates, we thought this horse was going to be a sprinter or maybe a mid, and turns out he was not. And actually, hated.
Something else expressed instead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hated 4, 5, 6. I tried them all one time, and then I threw him at an 11, and he absolutely dominated the first time with a perfect move, like what I like to see. Right, left dirt. I don't know why I looked at. Like, look at this, man. I mean, even I know these are broken, but I feel like if these are broken, then they're broken for everybody. So are they broken? I just feel like maybe the data's skewed. I would say that, but either way, even when I match it up on the gap data, his times are strong, his numbers are strong. So
top of the boxing whisker there.
2 for the 2. I mean, there are people that say the boxing whiskers are broken right now. I don't know if you guys are even looking into that. I know we saw a message from Ian to stop messaging him privately about stuff. So put it in your support tickets. Put it in this.
Ian needs a little, bring it up. Yeah, bring it up with me. Bring it up with Ryan. We'll take it to the team. Ian needs a little bit of a boundary. He will take everything on himself. And it's our job to not let him do that as a community.
That's right.
Yes.
But yeah, so shout out to Drop
The
Zone.
sun has gone down. We have been here since the sun set. It was a lovely evening with you, Mo. Really great races. Really, really, really good races. Super exciting seeing all these new horses run. Fantastic championship. Tons of betting liquidity flowing around. Hopefully people got some nice W's on that. Thanks for joining us this evening. It was awesome. We got a little nightcap. Got a little Mono's Syndicate nightcap. I mean, a dominant victory to hype you up.
Yeah, I figured we go out with a win.
Asked for.
I figured we go out with a nice race. But yeah, I appreciate you guys that stuck around to watch that. I see that Lacey's still here. See Brody's still here. Phone, man, so many people actually did stick around. Thank you. Flash still here. Bob Sales over on YouTube. I know Dee said she had to run. Captain Obvious was hanging. Appreciate all you guys, man. Thanks again. There was some donations that came in. So GBG was in chat. GBG again, man. Shout out to you. Hope all is well. We will be talking soon. And yeah, just other than that, make sure you guys join the Discord. Get in there.
Absolutely. Jump in.
Keep up to date.
If you don't have a horse, if you don't have a horse, get in here. Do some research. Talk to the community. Great time to get in. Always a great time. Every season's a new legacy waiting to be made. Really. So.
Yep. Damn Skippy. And outside of that, I'm just gonna be hanging out. Get ready for my showdown with Tuda tonight. Be ready to tweet out, some info about that. And again, guys, if you watch this on VOD, if you're listening now, please, please, please send me your best horses, send me your replays, send me your rivalries. Let me know what's going on. We'll make some content out of it because we need stuff for the shows, or else everything's going to be a 25-minute show. So outside of that, thanks for watching. Thank you, Fib, for hanging out. Thank you for my girlfriend who's sitting behind me and hasn't hit me yet. And we're going to go get some dinner and get the hell out of here. So be kind, rewind, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace.
See ya.